All right, it's Friday. Woo! TGIF Friday. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, I hope everyone's going to have a good weekend. I know I am. I am going to go to a haunted thing down in Fresno tomorrow, which will be pretty fun and exciting. Maybe I'll talk about it next week. Maybe get to see some famous actor. Ooh, there is a famous person there that I would love to meet, but I am not paying $60 for an autograph. And that would be one Punch, Eric Estrada, from the show Chips back in the day. I like that guy. That guy was the coolest dude. All right. But I am going to do that. That'll be heck of fun. But this isn't about me though. This is about you guys and what you guys put on. So first up, we got Isaiah with his classic car review.
So today's classic car is a 1959 Cadillac Eldorado convertible. So the car has been popular since 1959 for its iconic large tail fins of the jet age era. If you guys remember seeing them before, or your parents were when they were younger, they usually cruise around like back in the day before newer cars were the descendants from the old model. Ever since that time period, they became popular in movies, games, and shows, especially like that car from Ghostbusters called Ecto-1. So later on in life, the car became an icon in games like Prison Blast, Crazy Taxi, and other games too. And therefore, there's one person that I know that actually owns Cadillacs, and possibly that one. None other than Elvis Aaron Presley himself, who loves cars. And also, fun fact, the main original color of the car's main color from back in the day is pink, just so you know. That's pretty much it. See ya.
Singapore. Ready, set,
The 1959 Cadillac convertible. Only if it's a pink convertible is where it's at. So we could drive down singing Pink Cadillac, which is also a good movie with Clint Eastwood and Bernadette Peters. But that's another story. But pink Cadillacs, a pink Cadillac convertible, those are actually pretty cool. That's a pretty cool car. But a Cadillac in general back then was very, very nice. They're built like tanks. All right, well, thank you, Isaiah, for sharing that. That's a cool car to choose. All right, next up, we got Epic Games with Gary.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the next edition of Free Epic Games. I like that, Alex. I like that name for it. Free Epic Games. First one is called Echo Generation Midnight Edition. Now, in Echo Generation Midnight Edition, you're leading a gang of kids to uncover spooky mysteries. And you're battling creatures in your town. What's the town called? It doesn't say what the town's called. But you'll find out when you get the free game. Okay? The problem with Echo Generation, if you can call it a problem, is turn-based. Turn-based means you do the thing, or if you're working with a group of people like a dungeon crawler, each person does their little battle thing, and then the bad guy does his battle thing. So turn-based an RPG. You're the leader, and you're leading your group to battle these monsters. It's going by the picture, you got all kinds of monsters to battle, and by monsters, I mean monsters. Nothing normal here, okay? But it's rated everyone 10 plus, okay? So it's not going to be anything ridiculously creepy there. But it is a turn-based game. I want to say it's kind of pixely, but not super duper pixely. All right. So turn-based game, Echo Generation Midnight Edition. This is a sequel to the previous Echo Edition, right? Or Echo Generation, excuse me. So Echo Generation Midnight Edition. That's game 1. I suggest you get this one. It looks fun. If you don't mind turn-based games, go for it. Even if you do mind turn-based games, this is pretty cool. It's not like a dungeon adventure. This is a above ground. You're defending your town, so why not, guys, right? The next one is called Ludo. Now, let me give you a description of Ludo if I can find it here. Ludo, on the other hand, is rated mature 17 plus. There's blood, nudity, sexual themes, strong language, and violence. So before you download this one, you might want to check it out beforehand, all right? But this one is creepy. So if you're not into creepy games, do not download Ludo. It is highly rated. It's a 4.4 rating, but it's creepy. What you are is you're stuck in your house. You're trying to get out of your house. How do I get out of my house? Every turn you take, every time you try to get out, you're running into another creepy thing that's going to try to stop you from leaving your residence. It's a psychological horror. So if you're not into psychological horrors, if you're not into horror games at all, if you're not into games that are rated mature 17 plus, I really wouldn't suggest this one. This can be bloody, and this can be a little freaky. But if you don't mind those things, Ludo looks like an interesting game, all right? So Ludo, normally that is a $20 game, but right now it's free at the Epic Game Store. Echo Generations is normally a $25 game. So you're getting $45 worth of games for nothing. Why not, right? Again, even if you don't like the game, why not get it? Because later you might change your mind, you might like the game, right? Get away from me, Fly. Fly. He wants to be on camera. He just wants to be part of the free Epic Games. Maybe he could download something. So this week, on the Epic Game, free games at the Epic Game Store, Echo Generation Midnight Edition and Ludo. Both free at the Epic Game Store. Check them out. We'll see you next week. Hopefully by next week, there will be another game added, so you'll get 2 more free games. All right. See you next time, guys. Bye.
All right. Gary always finds us some good games, that are free. But remember, they're only free for a limited time, so you need to get on them quickly. Okay, so when we show this rerun a year from down the road, it is no longer a free game. Okay, so remember that. Only free as of now. All right, but yeah, that's really cool. You know what's really cool is I got a PlayStation 5, guys. I'm so excited. That's my life right now. You know, oh, it's so awesome. I've been wanting one. Oh, I have a date with Resident Evil 9 coming up. Oh, and then about a month or two, Wolverine the game comes out. Oh my God. Oh, I'm going to be very paler than I already am when I'm not going out in the sunlight on my free time. All right, but that's an epic game, guys. All right, next up we got NASCAR picks.
Race 4, the in-season tournament starts right here on the other side of North Carolina, and it all takes place on a Sunday night. And I think you may know what racetrack we're talking about. The one and only North Wilkesboro. Tonight, under the lights from the North Wilkesboro Speedway in North Wilkesboro, North Carolina, this racetrack will play host to the first ever points paying race. For the first time since 1996, this racetrack will be back to hosting NASCAR points paying races. The last time that it happened was 1996, and that was Jeff Gordon's first and only win at North Wilkesboro Speedway. And in 2023, the track came back for the All-Star race, and the fans, including myself, including Zach Jones, even though he's not here, we loved it. And it went on for 3 years. And this year, it now gets a points pain race for the very first time since 1996. And happy Friday, everyone. We want to welcome you back to NASCAR Picks. I'm Alex Gonzalez, and as I mentioned before, Zach normally would be here with me, but he is not here because he's currently busy, but it is what it is. Gotta get this thing out of the way. We want to welcome you to North Wilkesboro, North Carolina, which will take place under the lights on a Sunday night. But if you're gonna race there next year, make it a Saturday night. And better yet, have it a Mother's Day race if you want to do that. But now we gotta get to the picks. Normally Zach, as I mentioned, would be picking the picks. I'm gonna do it for him. So in my guess, he would probably take Denny Hamlin. Now Denny Hamlin is the points leader after passing Tyler Reddick, and he failed to make the 4th round of the in-season tournament after Christopher Bell beat him at Atlanta last week, which I thought Atlanta was a good race. And Ryan Blaney did win that race, and it's a mistake by Bubba Wallace going below the yellow line himself, which most of the fans are saying he did not pass, and I know the others are saying he did pass below the yellow line. And my guess, either he passed or did not pass. I think he did not pass anybody below the yellow line. As long as he was forced, then someone might get penalized. I don't know. But I think I'm going to go with the guy who I think can win the race. I'm going to go with Christopher Bell. He won that North Wilkesboro last year when it was the All-Star race, and he was very excited that he wanted North Wilkesboro to have a points pain race. He was asked about that question last year, and he said, how about a points pain race in North Wilkesboro? NASCAR listened, and they delivered. So it now gets a points pain race, but it's going to be under the lights for 450 laps. That's going to be a killer out there. And I know it's going to be a good race. But before we go, I want to give you a flashback to, as I mentioned, Jeff Gordon's first win and NASCAR's final race at North Wilkesboro.
Coming down, Jeff Gordon in corner number 4 now. Here he is at the line, and the white flag comes out for Jeff Gordon. Less than 5/8 of a mile to go. And the drop of the checkered flag here at North Wilkesboro brings down the final curtain of NASCAR Winston Cup racing. From the first race, October 16th, 1949, won by Bob Block. The victory here to Jeff Gordon on September 29th, 1996. Jeff Gordon wins the final race at North Wilkesboro, the Tyson Holly Farms 400.
And that goes to show you that it was a historic race over there at North Wilkesboro Speedway. And as I mentioned, that was the last time that they raced there. And now they're back this year doing the points pain race for the first time in over 30 years. So enjoy the race at North Wilkesboro Speedway. You can catch the Truck Series on tomorrow on Fox Sports 1. And you can catch the 4th round of the NASCAR in-season tournament on TNT. 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 4 o'clock in the Pacific. Enjoy the race. We'll see you guys next week at Indianapolis.
All right, so North Carolina, we're going to where NASCAR kind of originated from back there, you know? And it's going to be the Wilkesboro race, I guess, right? Yeah? All right. That should be exciting. You know, that's where the roots of NASCAR started, you know. And for those of you who don't know, you know what NASCAR drivers, how it started? They were bootleggers. They were when during Prohibition and stuff with alcohol, they would send their booze in different directions, and they used races to do it. That's how NASCAR got started. But yeah, that's one of the original areas of where they would do it at, which is really cool. Go back to the roots. That's pretty awesome. Like I said, I don't know a bunch of the drivers anymore, so if you're wondering who to pick, listen to Zach and listen to Alex. Those two guys seem to know who it is. All right, next up we got National Day of with Gabrielle.
Good morning, everybody. It's Friday. Down the slope into the weekend. I hope everybody has a lot of fun plans. Hopefully it won't be too hot, but it probably will be. We'll just have to live through it because we have to live through it every year at this time of the year. Maybe you'll get lucky because today is National Lottery Day. Maybe you'll buy a ticket and win the lottery. I keep hoping. I got to play more to win, but you know, that would be great. Everybody always asks me, what would you do if you won the lottery? Everybody's, you know, all these big plans and everything. You know, depends how much you win. Even if the lottery is worth $30 million, which is a lot of money, if you take it in a lump sum, you get less. Then there's the taxes. And then there's other taxes. So if somebody said you won $30 million, you might see 12 or 13 million of it, which, don't get me wrong, is still a lot of money. But when somebody says, I won 30 million, they really didn't. The tax man didn't come, and the state lottery place didn't come, and everybody else that, you know, comes out of the woodwork when you win the lottery. But it is fun. It's fun to do those scratchers sometimes, and you win something. You think like, woohoo, I've really done it this time. And then I think back how many lottery tickets that I bought to get that, you know, $10. Usually more than the $10 I won. But it's kind of fun. It's chance. But you should only do it if you can afford to do it. If you don't care about that $1 to $10 or whatever that you're going to spend on a lottery ticket, if you can live without it, it's not going to hurt you. You know, it's fun every once in a while to do. But don't buy a lottery ticket if you can't afford it, right? Because then you're just wasting your money on something that those dollars need to go to. Even though in the back of your mind it's saying, you might win, you might win. Yeah, probably will lose though. But, you know, that's the chance that you take. So if anybody plays the lottery, today would be the day to do it, I guess, because it's National Lottery Day.
Woo woo! Lottery day! Make it rain, money. If you're gonna win the lottery, you gotta play the lottery, which I do not do because I'd rather spend my money on tacos. My producer is agreeing back there. Yeah. All right. It is National Lottery Day. You know, some of these jackpots get pretty big, but you know, not everybody can win them. Only 1 or 2 people win them because you got to guess the numbers or do a scratcher. You know, but it is National Lottery Day. The lottery has been around a long time. It's just one of those things that most countries have, you know. But hey, cool. So today, buy a dollar scratcher if those even exist anymore. I don't know if a dollar scratcher exists anymore. But buy one, see what happens. You know, you never know. You can win $5, $20, another ticket. All right. Well, thank you, Gabrielle, for sharing that. It is National Lottery Day. Next up, we got Nostalgia with Zach.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Nostalgia. And today we're going to talk about the 5 best heroes of all time. They're ones you can think about fighting justice at any time of any day. I think you know who I'm talking about. They are the Teen Titans. Now, the Teen Titans came out in 2003 and ended in 2006 on Cartoon Network. I think they should have moved on. I think they should have made more episodes of this show because it's really good. Except we got Teen Titans Go, which really sucks, honestly. It's not as good as the original one. But it talks about 5 heroes named Robin, Raven, Beast Boy, Starfire, and Cyborg fighting crime around the city. Just like, you know, DC superheroes do. It's mostly a DC show, but you know, the Cartoon Network kind of stole it from DC. I really don't know. But, all in all, it's a really good show. I really wish it would still come back, because it'll just bring back some more awesome action scenes. Don't you think? But, enough of me talking. I hope you enjoyed this nostalgia.
That was actually a good show. Teen Titans, where they would fight Slade, also known as Deathstroke. That was a good show. It's very dramatic. It's kind of dark at times too. It was a pretty dark show. But Teen Titans was good. Starfire, Raven, Beast Boy. I'm missing the main guy. Robin, and then Cyborg. Cyborg's the main guy. Yeah. Booyah. All right. But hey, Teen Titans, that was a good show. Did watch that back in the day. If you enjoy some good story writing, some good stories, that is a good one to watch. I highly recommend it, especially if you're a big comic book person. All right, next up, we got Christina's Jokes.
Happy Friday, everybody, and who's raised on some awesome summertime jokes on July on a Friday? Why do pirates like swimming so much? They love all the cannibals. What do monsters put on before they go in the pool? Sunscreen. Why are the mountains a fun place for vacation? They are hilarious. Guys, have the weekend and stay cool. It's getting really harder this weekend. So bye.
Oh, that's a knee slapper. 1, 2, 3. The best day to go to the beach, Sunday. Oh man, that's a good one. I love that one. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna give myself 2 more knee slappers on that one. Sunday. Oh, hey, I love the dad jokes. Keep them rolling. Those are great jokes. What's funny is those are all the same types of jokes Joe always says. Interesting. I wonder what would happen if there's a panel judging him, what they would say. All right, Christina, well, thank you for sending us those from the great hot and humid state of Texas. And remember, best day to go to the beach is Sunday. All right, guys, it's Friday. I hope everybody has a great weekend. Do not forget, listen to our podcast, Got Plans, and they will help you find what you're going to do. All right, see ya.